Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hope and trust that you are good and everything is going well with you. Justice speaking here, and I am very, very excited to see you guys for the very, very first time with amazing people like you. It is super, super good to be together here, and I don't know what to say, but guys, it is super, super amazing. So the reason why we decided to come up together is because that some of us, we have been trying to find out how to succeed in life. We've been trying to find out how to create an impact in life. But today is the day that you are going to learn amazing things. Today is the day that you're going to get different nuggets from different aspects of life so that you can understand how you can crush it in your own business. As for guys, this is a network marketing community. And I don't know if you guys are coming from the same companies, but even if you're coming from different companies, you are welcome. But what I am so much excited about is that we are going to have 3 amazing young leaders sharing their experiences and some nuggets that will help you to build your business. My name is Justice Chidodo, and I am 24 years old. And guys, I am so fired up because this is an opportunity that made me to be where I am today. For me to be live on Zoom, to be live on Facebook, and doing all this, it is because of this opportunity that I want to share with you guys. And I know that this is going to help you in either 2 ways or 3 ways, if not 1 way. So guys, I want to introduce you to many, many people that you're going to be with. We are going to have Nyasha, the way from Cape Town. We are going to have Chantel, all the way from Pretoria, and it's going to be super, super amazing. So, right, I don't know where you are joining this call from. I'll be happy to see you typing where you are joining us from. Type in the comment section, type in the chat. If you are viewing on Facebook, if it is live, just type where you are joining from. If you are on Zoom, guys, just type where you're joining from. If you're going to see this as a replay or on YouTube, just type where you're joining from. We've got people from Cape Town, and I'm so excited to have you guys on this platform. It is super incredible. So guys, I want you to know that we have different problems that we face in life, right? And there are ways to conquer them. There are ways to deal with them. That is why I am here doing this video with you, sharing what happened in my life. I got introduced to my business at the age of 20. Guys, I was 21. I was 20 years old, and I just finished school. And the reason why I decided to pick a network marketing profession is because I've always wanted to get something that would help me to put money on the table. I've always wanted to get something that would help me to generate some incomes. I've always wanted to get something. Why? Because I was sick and tired. I was sick and tired of asking money for airtime. I was sick and tired to ask money to buy clothes. I was sick and tired of bothering my family. I was sick and tired of bothering my friends. And then I started looking for a job. That was 2017. When I looked for a job everywhere, everything seems to be so hard for me. The whole entire year in 2016, I applied for a lot of jobs, but you know what? I was fortunate enough. I don't know if I can call it fortunate or it's unfortunate, but the whole year I was called once to be a clerk at a primary school in rural areas. But you know what happened, guys? I failed the interview because I couldn't manage to use a computer, and that was then. But what I want you to know, I was always looking for something that would help me. So my friend invited me for a certain presentation that was in a big hall, and we were having a lot of people, around 200 people under one roof, and people were so much excited. So as for me, I was excited as well because of what I saw there. I was excited because of what was happening there. I was so excited because people were winning. I was so excited because people were traveling around the world. I was so excited because people were building the houses of their choices. They were driving the cars of themselves. And then I said, this is what I want. So since that day, I decided to be part of my journey. And up today, I have built my business in different countries, and it's super amazing. I'm so much happy because this is what I've always wanted. Right now, I can do what I want, right? Like right now, I am on a mission of traveling to 27 cities in 9 different provinces. This is freaking happy. This is the freaking happiness that I have is super amazing. But I want you to know that it was not easy. It was painful. Sometimes we could get something that is very, very hard. I still remember my childhood life. I didn't know that I would be here doing this video with you. I didn't know that. I didn't know that one day I'll be a speaker. I didn't know that because of the way I was living. I lived for more than 5 years without seeing the face of my parents. Why? Because they were looking for my school fees, but they couldn't manage to send me to school because the finances, they were not enough for them. But that's why I decided to choose this path. And the day that I got this opportunity, I called them, Mama, don't worry anymore about looking for the school fees, because I found something that I want to do. So right now, I am here in Mafeking, the northwest of South Africa. Everything is super perfect. I don't know what to say, but I am very, very happy, right? So I built my business with the company. Actually, I became part of the Greenwood company 5 years ago. And things were tough, but we thrived. We made sure that we conquer, we made sure that we break through, because they say, if you are having something on front of you, there's no way you can go around it or you can go up through it. You have to break through it. That is why there's the word breakthrough, because we are breaking through something very hard. This is what happened in my life. I broke through something that was super good because I was facing some negativity. I faced some rejections. I faced a lot of problems, and I know this can be the problem that you are facing right now. If you are building a network marketing business right now, I'm going to share with you how you can crush it, how you can become the person that you wish to become, how you can build up to the business that you want, the team that you want, anything. I'm going to share with you some small nuggets about how to do that. But right now, I just want to tell you that the moment I was trying to build my business back then in Zimbabwe, I was forced, and whilst I was trying to build my business, I received a call from my father, and I could hear his voice. He was very, very low. And later on, I discovered that he was sick. And I was trying to build my business, yet that's when I am facing some challenges. It was a hard problem for me, because he even told me, Justice, if you don't come here, you'll find me dead. So to me, it was something that was very hard, and I had to look for the money and travel to Cape Town. But I still kept on believing in my business. I still kept on believing in what I was doing. But I want you to know that sometimes your families and friends, they cannot even support you in your business, especially network marketing profession. I've heard my parents, my friends telling me, Justice, you're getting lost right now. Justice, you need to get a job right now. What you're doing doesn't make sense. You are selling herbs. That what you're doing doesn't make sense. So to me, I decided to stand strong and bold, because I am the one who believed in what I saw. So I want to give you a tip in network marketing business. Don't allow negative people to take you out from the way that you are going, because they don't have your vision. The way you are seeing and the way they are seeing is totally different. So you don't need to allow someone to take you out from your way. All you need to do is to keep moving forward and keep focused. So that's what I did, even though they were trying to tell me that, Justice, this doesn't work. You need to look for a job. Sometimes it was painful to such an extent that my father called for a meeting one day. It was night after supper, and he looked at me and said, Justice, we have been talking to you about getting a job, but you know what? You showed me that you are a grown-up person. So right now, I want you to do things for your own self. So he was trying to, maybe thinking that he was punishing me, but he was taking me out of my comfort zone. If there is something that is very important in your life, is to operate outside your comfort zone, because inside your comfort zone, there's nothing that grows there. So he said, Justice, I want you to rent your house for yourself because I can't stay with you, because you don't want to listen to me. And you know what I did? I accepted the challenge and I decided to get outside of his house, even though he was the one who called me from Zimbabwe to come to Cape Town. He told me, Justice, you need to stay alone. And I said, not a problem. But I kept on fighting for what I deserved. I kept on fighting for what I knew is very, very important. I kept on fighting. So what I'm saying right now is, you might face some challenges. You might face people who can reject you. You might face people who can pull you down. But what you need to do is to keep your focus on your vision. Keep looking at where you are going, because if you try to look at people where they are showing you and then there's no direction there, because the way they see and the way you see is totally different. So you don't need to listen to any of that. So I kept on building my business and I found myself being selected with Greenworld as part of its training department. Why? Because I was now used to operate outside of my comfort zone. So if it was not of Greenworld, or if it was not of network marketing, I couldn't have discovered myself. I couldn't have found the power within me. I couldn't have done that. That is why I am saying you need to operate outside of your comfort zone. And fast forward 2 years later, I had the manager calling me, Justice, I need to shift you from Cape Town because the way you are doing is extraordinary. I want to give you to a market that you are going to be leading. And then I had to be changed from Cape Town branch then to Northwest province. So since then, I've been holding trainings and teachings about our business, about Greenworld, and make sure that we are developing leaders. So right now, if you are in the Northwest of South Africa, I am on a mission to develop more leaders, because this is what we were called for. If there is anything that is super interesting, is to operate in your own purpose. To do what you were called for is one of the things that is very, very important. So what I'm saying right now is, you need to find a way of tapping into your own power. And the only way you can do that is to get out of your comfort zone, get out there. There's nothing that can grow there, because even myself, if I remained in my comfort zone, I couldn't have known myself. I couldn't have discovered my purpose. So that's what I'm saying, get out of your comfort zone, because there's nothing that grows there. So when I came to Northwest, I started operating my business, kept on doing some trainings, kept on doing some presentations. I remember traveling to different places like Northwest, like Free State. I remember traveling to Eastern Cape, trying to build the concrete of our business, because you need to develop some skills inside of our profession if you want to become successful. So I decided to build up my skill, build up my talent, and use it to build my business. So right now I'm looking forward to launch my business in different countries like Botswana, Malawi, and Zambia, Mozambique, because I already have contacts there. I already have people following there. I want you to know that even before I was making it in my business, I had people who were saying this doesn't make sense. But the day that I qualified for my first China trip, I started seeing people coming on my way. Even though they discovered that I did it, they started to come and say, Justice, now we want to work with you. And I want you to know that sometimes you can talk to people, hey, you know, I have this business and I know we are going to crash it. You introduce to people and then they say no, and then you leave them alone. One day you build your own business, you become successful, and then they start coming back to you and ask you, how did you do it? But from the first place, they refused to look at what you had to offer. That is nonsense. So if there is anyone who is not believing in you, I'm strongly recommending you to stop focusing on negative people, because negative people, they draw your energy. And I'm going to talk to you about something. And later on, I went on and qualified for my Business Star Award within my company. And it is something that is super, super interesting. And because I discovered how to do it, I'm going to do it again and again and again. So if you are someone who's listening right now and you've been wondering how have I been building my business, I want you to know that I'm going to do that again. So if I talked to you a way back before and you didn't listen to me, my friend, listen again. I'm going to do this again. So this is your chance to join the team again, to join the train again, because we are going to be on a rest. So I have 3 things that I want to share with you before I go, because I have my friends who are so packed that are going to be talking to you. I want to talk about 3 things in life that you can use to build anything that you want to become successful, be it in your network marketing profession, be it in your own type of business, be it in your career or anything that you need, that we may talk about. I want you to know that the world is working through laws. There are laws of the universe, and all you need to do is to focus on those laws, because this is what is very, very important. Number 1, I just want to share about gratitude. Gratitude is something that people doesn't understand, because gratitude is just like giving thanks about what is happening in your life. So even if you are getting small things in your life, just practice the attitude of gratitude, because it is very, very important. And you can do that in different ways. Number 1, the small thing that you have, from that small thing that you have, you need to just share with someone. Even if you have 100 rand in your pocket, by the way of taking 2 rand from that 100 rand and give someone who doesn't have, it means you are giving gratitude. You are being thankful for the money, that 100 rand that you have. You are being thankful by just giving someone. Just doing those simple things is going to help you getting more of the same benefits. So it makes these things multiply. I know some people might not understand this, but this is a reality. Gratitude is very, very important. We need to practice the attitude of gratitude. Number 2, just to say thank you, Lord, or thanks for anything that you have, right? As for me, I always thank God for my life. I always thank God for the small amount of money that I have. I always thank God for the qualifications that I have, because that same thing attracts the same energies that contributed to your success before, and then those same energies will keep on coming and your success will be keep on multiplied just by saying thank you. It is very, very important. So the attitude of gratitude is very, very important. But now I want to explain this gratitude in an affirmation way, because this is also what is very, very important. Now, I want you to know that if you say thank you, or if you believe in anything, right? If you believe in anything, that same thing will keep on coming, right? So if you say, I thank God for the money that I have, it makes that money to keep on being multiplied in your life. So now I want to take this into a certain level that is very, very big. I want you to travel now to your future, travel to your 5 years later, travel to 10 years later. And I want you to feel the success that you have there. That way needs a strong belief. And I want you to thank God for that success, because that same success, I don't know what level of success are you having. If you are going to have this level of success where you are going to have a beautiful house or amazing cars, and thank God for that. Even now in your present, the same energies that are used to create those big houses and cars, they're going to be used to create success at your present time. I don't know if this is making sense, but guys, this is what has been helping me. And another thing that is very, very important is to practice visualizing each and every day. Visualize your life, visualize what you want. Visualize yourself as a 1-star manager, as a 2-star director. Visualize how it feels each and every time. And that feeling is connected to a certain feeling or certain energies that always create the same level of success. So you need to make sure that you are visualizing something each and every time. But anytime when you are doing this, you need to be very, very strong in your beliefs, because belief is something that is always important. And the last and the final thing is to keep your energies positive. Keep your vibe positive each and every time. Keep your vibe positive. I want you to always feel good. I want you to always feel motivated. What I do each and every time, I listen to music that fires me up. I read books that fires me up. I listen to motivational speeches that fires me up. If you are going to be recruiting someone, this is a tip, and you know that you want to go out there, you have a target. Just fire yourself up and go out there with positive vibe. If you go there with negative vibe, you will always attract negative results. So each and every time, go there in positive manners, right? And I was talking to someone whom I want to close, and I was like, I wasn't talking to that person. I was just talking to myself, and I was like, with the energies that I have right now, I'm going to close you, my friend. And I'm going to close that deal, because if I keep my energy positive, it's going to be always comes to success. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Justice speaking here. It is something that I've been always wanted to share with you, so that you can also learn in different directions. And what I'm saying is, I am going to do this again. So I have my friends here that are going to be sharing with you. And the very second person that I want to hand over is the one and only. I know people, you are opening your eyes right now, your ears, and you want to know who I am talking about. This person has worked so much hard in the network marketing profession. She worked so very hard to achieve what she has achieved.